This is part 2 of the wedding weekend recap of Jared and Inez's big day, and as a wedding content creator, I take you behind the scenes, show you a little insight of what happens on a wedding day and what we captured. They got married at the Four Seasons on Oahu on the west side, and it was absolutely gorgeous where they did their first look, which was so emotional. We were all crying, and the groom surprised her with a song that he had wrote and sang, which was so sweet. There's so many moments that happen within a wedding day that it's so cool to be able to relive and have a designated person to capture everything. One of the biggest things that couples always tell me is that they want their guests and themselves to live in the moment and enjoy the day. From cocktail hour all the way to the reception, it was just one giant party. They had a very unique seating chart with their favorite shows, which I thought was so cool. They even had this giant LED screen, which we'll get into later because I thought that was the coolest thing. One of the most iconic things that you could do when having your wedding on the west side of Oahu is definitely sunset photos. The sunsets just hit so differently here, and your guests pretty much have a beautiful background to take their selfies. One of the coolest things they had at this wedding was a giant QR code on their big LED screen, so I was able to scan it and upload some of the BTS moments for their guests to see, and they even used it for lookalikes for their guests. They even did a live kiss cam, which I thought was so much fun. They did table photos, and then the reception was getting a little bit crazy with the smoke gun. It was so much fun. Make sure you guys stay for part 3 because their after party was lit.